Hi guys, ImPacTGaming here, and today I'm bringing you another FIFA Southampton career mode. This one is episode number 8, and I'm a little bit annoyed due to the fact that, there's meant to be 3 games per episode, and you might be thinking, what? How comes the first time I did that it was 28 minutes, or almost 29 minutes long, and now it's only 22 minutes long? Well, it doesn't add up really, does it? 8, 8 and 8 is automatically 24 minutes, so you can already see that there's something that's gone wrong with this episode. While you're doing that, I mean that's 4 minutes and a half, 2 halves per game, 3 games. 2 times 4 is 8, 8 times 3 is 24 minutes. This is just under 23 minutes. Right, the reason for that is game DVR, it said it recorded 6 parts, which is obviously 6 halves, but it actually didn't. One half of one of the games did disappear, and I have figured out what one it is. It is this first game against Swansea in the Premier League, but don't worry, I will tell you what happens in the second half after watching this first half, so I can't really do much about that now. But national squad deadline has been done for Portugal. Ronaldo has to sit out because he's got 4 months of an injury. The squad for this game was Fraser Forster in goal. We've got Butland, Fonte, Van Dijk and Cedric in the defence. We've got Rodriguez and Bray on the wings, Winyama in the CDM role. In the 2 cams we've got Juanmi and Davis, and up front we've got Charlie Alston. And that's why the title's called His Back. You will understand why it's that. So this episode didn't go too well. See that the second half of this first game's gone. The second game's a bit of a BS, and the third game's fine actually, to be honest. So the games in this episode are Swansea, or half a Swansea game. Got the full Aberdeen versus us game, which is in the Europa League, and the final game of the episode is at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea in the Premier League. So that's a very hard game we've got. Chelsea, and they were top of the league prior to this episode. You'll find out what happens at the end of the episode, or near the end. Like I said in the first, well, not the first episode, but like I said in the last episode, I may or may not be able to commentate the whole thing. And just to let you know how long these videos take, it's currently 20 to 10 AM on the 12th, Tuesday the 12th of July, as of doing this commentary. It took me let's just say half an hour to play the games. It's now 2.5 minutes in commentating them. I was commentating the other video at some point at 6:10, which is 3.5 hours ago. It takes about 2.5 hours to render, upload to uploads, and upload to YouTube. So that's not good. I have a feeling YouTube's gonna mess up on me because Upload Studio needed to be uninstalled and reinstalled because of download errors. Every time it does that, the uploads are never fully uploaded. So I will know what it is, because Upload Studio will screw up as well. But if that is the case, don't worry, I will fix it. But if I lose the episode, then I'm sorry. I will tell you what happens in the next episode if this fails, which is still technically this episode. But yeah, didn't really start off the game too well, did we? Nothing was working again. I can't remember what kit we were in. The green one, didn't we? No, we're not. No, we were in the red kit, surely. Swansea looks, yeah, we were in the red and white one. Yeah, we did get a yellow card there on the brink of half time. 42nd minute, I think that says. All it looks like is a few lines. That crossing was awful, by the way, as per usual. That crossing isn't up to scratch anymore. Don't know what's gone wrong with it. They give us the ball here. Nice through ball there. Take a terrible shot. But I think this is ours. I don't think anything else happens in this first half, which is a bit annoying. It's currently 0-0 by the looks of things. I hope it is anyway, because then I can. Well, that's well annoying. The second half is the good half if this stays 0-0. Yeah, it's coming up to half time 0-0, which is a very, very big shame, because the second half was quite eventful. Well, it seems that we're going into the second game against Aberdeen now. Let me just mention some stuff. That Swansea game, we did end up winning 2-1. We went 1-0 up, had an instant reply. I think that was in the 51st minute. They instant replied. We scored really quickly in the second half. That's a bit of a shame. Charlie Alston did score both of our goals. We won 2-1. He scored a really nice goal, I think, unless that was the one he's, I don't know, actually, no. But yeah, he did got 2 goals. We got 2 assists. We got 1 assist for Classy and 1 for Ward Prowse. So Charlie Austin to get a 9.1 rating, by the way, as well. We had the half-time substitutions of Davis with a yellow card and Juanmi and Wenyama coming off for Ward Prowse, Long and Classy, which is quite good because Ward and Classy both got Ward Prowse and Classy both got an assist. So if I didn't bring them on, might not have scored. So the changes we made from game 1 to game 2 was we took off Fraser Forster. We kept exactly the same team, but instead of Fraser Forster in goal, we have Oliver Davis, which is that 20-year-old keeper we signed from Swansea at the start of the year. And we just played Swansea, so yeah. I've got a lot of monthly squad scout reports to mention, so let's get straight into them now. From Germany, we signed Daniel Rudy, 15-year-old Daniel Schwartz. I don't even know how you say it. No, it's Schwab. It's Schwab. It's just the way I read it. He's 15 as well. 17-year-old Dominic Ruth or Roth. 15-year-old Juan or Juan Kittel. 17-year-old Yannick Broderson and Tobias Tich Renero. Trying to put an accent on it, which doesn't work. So we signed 6 from Germany. From France, we got 16-year-olds Jonathan Brison and Damien. I can't even be bothered to say that name. That's just awkward. 15-year-old Juan Andrea Etifioff or whatever it is, and Stefan Mori. They're the 2 15-year-olds, and 17-year-old Van Quizio and Buchler. And from Brazil, we signed 16-year-old Florencia Gladezero. I can't even know what these names are. I should just send my scouts to England. I might understand the names. Like, it's not racist talk there, by the way. It's just hard to pronounce different race names, like from Brazil and France, just because of their language. That's it. So yeah, we didn't actually have enough room in the transfer. Not the transfer. We didn't have enough room in our youth academy, so we had to offer some people contracts, and we did get rid of a couple of keepers because we've already got quite a few, so I just released them. So that was two keepers we released from the youth academy. But the ones like we did accept a contract was Dominic Roth, Raimni Beacon, Yannick Broderson, Dominique Verona, Simon Fluke, which is another keeper, which I was going to end up not discarding, but cutting out of the contracts, but I didn't realise it was a keeper. Sloan Hunguete, Rodeo Tuna, and Mario Rocha, Tobias Tich Renero. So they're the ones what accepted contracts. So yeah, what's the score in this first game at the moment? Does that look like 1-0 to Southampton? I think we're 1-0 up. Oh yeah, this game didn't go too well. Charlie Austin did score that goal, by the way, and Bertrand did assist him. So not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Hang on. Yeah. By the way, let's just go to the Premier League quickly. We did score in our third game, but I'm not going to mention who scored that. We didn't get an assist though. I'm going to mention the Premier League goals and assists for everything but that player. Well, I will say that player's name, but I'll take 1 from his tally. But we still got 2 red cards and still conceded 2, I think. Yeah, I think we've conceded 2 still. Charlie Austin has got 6 goals. Campbell has got 2. Juanmi's got 1. Shane Long's got 2. Jay Rodriguez with 1, and Pele with 1. The assists are Stephen Davis with 1, Romeu with 1, Campbell with 1, Wenyama with 1, Rodriguez with 2, Ward Prowse and Classy both with 1 apiece as well. And the European goals, so in the Europa League in 2 games, we've conceded. Did we concede in the first game? We did, didn't we? Let me just flip this paper back over quickly. A few sheets anyway. So I'm pretty sure we did concede. That's one more. I'm pretty sure we conceded in that European game. Yeah, we won 2-1 last episode. So that means, where's that pen? That means we've conceded 2 goals. This game does end 1-1, which I actually think is the score currently. Yeah, so that doesn't ruin anything now. We do end up drawing this 1-1, and I think we should have had so many goals, we just couldn't get to them really. Hang on, what were the stats of the game? Let me have a look. I suppose we could deserve them, but we didn't have that many shots, so I'll get into the stats in a minute. Anyway, the European goals, we've got Wanyama, Rodriguez and Charlie Austin all with one each, and the assists from Davis, Mane and Bertrand with one each. For Portugal anyway, we have 0 red, 0 conceded, 1 assist from Moutinho and 1 goal from Ronaldo, which I mentioned earlier won't be in the next couple of games, which will be next episode, 2 games for Portugal. But anyway, the stats for that first game against Swansea. We had 8 shots, 7 on target with 48% possession, which is probably one of our highest percentages we have had. Obviously winning 2-1. Well, not obviously, because you didn't see that half since our fucking upside studio decided to screw me over. Swansea had 5 shots with 2 on target with 52% possession. In this game, which I might as well just say now, Aberdeen had 4 shots, 2 on target, 57% possession, 1-1 was the scoreline. And we had 5 shots on target, 4 on target, sorry, 5 shots, 4 on target and 43% possession. I want to get to Chelsea later on. I think we deserved a few more goals, it just didn't work. So I already say, like, we already did score, I've already mentioned that. The top 5 of the Premier League is really shocking, to be honest. I think I should be conceding a lot more goals than I am. I just think my keeper, or Fraser Forster, half the time in the Premier League, is just magnificent. Like most of the games, he does some very good saves. But we're still in this game for Aberdeen. I'm just gonna ruin the rest of the episode pretty much because I don't want to just sit here and wait for it when I don't need to commentate until the next episode, or the next game. So I will quickly mention now, from the changes of players we made from Game 2 to Game 3 is Oliver Davis, Juanmi, Davis and Bray all came off for Forster, Mane, Tadic and Campbell. We did score in a game against Chelsea, we won 1-0, Joel Campbell with that goal from a throw-in, and I think he just ran through everyone and finessed it top corner, I believe, if I remember correctly. So the stats for that game was Chelsea with 4 shots, 2 on target, 59% possession, so we did get dominated again in possession, but we had the more of the shots. We had 9 shots, 5 on target, and obviously 41% possession, winning only 1-0. So the top 5, that reason why that game was such a big game is A, is against Chelsea, and B, they were top of the league prior to it, and we was joint second with 2 points behind them. But obviously they played against another team. They must have won their other game because they was on 19 points. But anyway, top 5, I'm going to go from 5th to 1st. In 5th we have Liverpool with 1 goal difference and 15 points. In 4th we have Manchester City with 3 goal difference and 15 points. 3rd place is Spurs with 7 goal difference and 15 points. 2nd place is Chelsea with 8 goal difference and 19 points. And Southampton, surprisingly, we are in 1st with 20 points and 8 goal difference. I've shocked myself, to be honest. I didn't expect this. I expected a lot of 1-0 victories and 1-1 draws or 0-0 draws. We've had quite a few 2-1 comebacks, which is kind of surprised me because normally I'm professional. I can't fight back from 1-0. I normally just bring it to 1-1, if anything, or I will lose. But yeah, there's that. We did make that triple substitution again. Tadic, Mane and Wanyama came off for Ward-Prowse, Shane Long and Class A in the 3rd game this is still. So the team, I don't think I changed much in the team. So yeah, we do go into this Chelsea game, or Chelsea fixture now. I think that's all I've written down to say. I thought it would take me a lot longer to go through that because of all of the monthly scout reports. Which, by the way, I might end up cancelling now because I have literally no room in the thingy, and they always come back to like 20,000 people. But hopefully this video doesn't screw me over and actually goes to YouTube on its full 23-minute scale. If it doesn't, I'll have to re-upload it after deleting my account from the Xbox, deleting YouTube from the Xbox, and upload Studio. So yeah, deleting them two, or removing my account, clearing advanced network settings, turning off my Xbox, unplugging it, turning off the plugs, resetting the plugs after a couple of minutes, plugging it back in, reinstalling my account and reinstalling the apps, and then hopefully it works. It's a bit of a bugger because I keep my computer on 100% of the time. I just let it sit and stand by, to be honest. So if that is the case and this video doesn't end up getting put up, so the ones with Swansea, well, I don't even know why I'm saying this, because if this doesn't go up you won't be hearing this, but in episode, whatever this is it, did I say this was 7 or 8? Let me have a look. This is 8, isn't it? Yeah, this is episode 8, so episode 8. In this episode, if I mention the games of Swansea, Aberdeen and Chelsea, then if the games are in it, then it goes up. And if I don't mention it, or if I do mention it and you don't see it, and then something's gone terribly wrong and it didn't go up, and then I'm terribly sorry for that. Which you won't hear this if I am sorry about that, but I will say it in the other one, so you will hear it. This is so weird, it's like some Inception sort of shit, isn't it? It's like an alternate universe. Earth 2, hashtag the Flash style, that is. Fucking, what's it? Barry ran back in time, so we're on an alternate Earth now. Or alternate timeline, sorry. But anyway, enough of the Flash at the moment. Oh god, the pen just almost broke. Enough of the Flash at the moment. That doesn't come back to the 4th of October where the reviews will continue. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But that's going to do it for the commentary for now. If you did enjoy, leave a like, comment. Hang on, before I do the outro, let me just mention why the outro is like the actual outro. So not me speaking, but the end of the video where it said like, comment, and subscribe on my Gamertag. Let me explain why that's actually the Halo thing. Reason being is because there's only a selection of ones you can use, and I feel like that's one of my favourite ones just because of how it works. I don't want to use like the explosion. Like the explosion one I can use. There's not many I can choose from really what I enjoy, because I don't really want to. Like, it's not really suitable for this one either, like Halo, but I don't want to use the same one every time because it's a bit boring. So yeah. Anyway, that's why that is. But anyway, if you did enjoy this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. So suggestions down below, and I'll see you in the next FIFA video, which is Thursday the 21st or at 4 PM also. So see you later. Have a nice day.
Tadic, really on top of their game now. Wonderful understanding. He's beaten his man. He's got his shot off now. Gary Cahill blocking it. Well, that will mean a corner coming up now. Good distance to the clearance then. And now the shot. Well, that was close, but a fraction too high. Added minutes. Here's a chance to attack. Southampton lining up a substitution now. And the cross coming in. Number 16. Well, he's lost the ball here. Jay Rodriguez. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Mikel. Counter-attack could be on here, because it was a poor ball, and they've got some free possession and a chance to get numbers forward. On EA Sports, quick reminder, Barclays Premier League fixture, Chelsea, they'll be hosting Aston Villa.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this one, looking forward to it.
Cahill. Well, he could be in. Well, the flag's up. He's frustrated because he is caught offside. Maybe he made his run a bit too soon. Gone out over the touchline, that'll be a throw to the opposition. Here's Fabregas. Pedro. To score! They've got in to score here. First goal of the game in this second half. Pedro. Cahill. Cahill. Ivanovic. Time for the substitutes, I think, for Chelsea. And moving on, Alan, looking ahead, Southampton's next game.
They're playing Leicester City in their next match in the Barclays Premier League. I think they're going to win it easily.
Chelsea running out of chances now.
I think this is going to be kitchen sink time, Martin, now. Plenty of long balls into the box, trying to get on them.
What a fine save. Corner coming up for Chelsea. Hazard! Good stop by the goalkeeper. Ryan Bertrand. Keeping the ball moving. The shot's on! Azpilicueta, who blocked the shot. Change for Chelsea here. The clock ticks on, and time is not the friend of Chelsea here.
No, and I think one or two players are aware of that. The manager on the sidelines urging them on, but it doesn't look like they've got it in them today.
Austin. That was a chance to really get in at the goalkeeper, running off the defender, but he's run offside.
Number 9.
Campbell.
Nice.
And here comes the counter-attack. And here's the shot. He's tried to lash it, Alan, hasn't he, really? And that's why he's missed by such a long distance.
Yeah, he has. And he'll look back on that with a lot of regret if they end up losing this match.
Falcao. Ivanovic. 2 more minutes to play of added time. Ivanovic. Falcao. Here's the cross. Falcao! Off the crossbar. And back into the penalty area. Offside given against Pedro. Falcao.